Hi, in this video I'm going to show you one major flaw with the new Moon swatches that I don't think anybody's mentioned unless I've read the wrong articles or I haven't watched the correct videos. To me, it's quite a big flaw and it will happen across the range of these. It doesn't matter what mission you've got, so this is mission to the sun, because they all have the same quartz movement on the inside. So I bought this about a week ago now, and it happened to me twice on the first night of owning it, and it took me a while to work out what the problem was. Now, I'm not going to talk about scratches on the crystal or anything like that. This is major. It stops it working as a watch. So let me recreate what happened earlier on in the week, and then also what I'm going to do is show you how you can fix it, because don't worry, it's not that big a deal, but if it happened to me, it's going to happen to thousands of other people. So I had my phone here and I had the watch off, and I was doing research on the phone, and I just had the watch down on here. Now if you have a look, can you see the second hand is still moving around, still working fine, and I had it placed here. Now have a look at the second hand now. You will now see that it's stopped moving, so the watch right now is not working. I noticed after about 2 or 3 minutes that it had stopped because the time was different here than the time on my phone, so I lifted it up and I pulled out the crown, put it back in again, and then it started to tick. You can see it going around again, and I placed it down again and did a bit more research. Looked down again, my watch was no longer working. It has nothing to do with putting the crown in and out, it's purely magnetism. Have a look now. When I take it away from it, it will start ticking. So basically this phone, like many other people's phones, has a magnet in the case here to help it keep it shut. So let's say now, even if you were to rest it down here in the right position, you will see that it will stop working. There you go. Can you see now it's stopped ticking? So basically what you need to do is, if you take your phone off at night, you need to make sure that you don't rest it on anything magnetic. Now you might think, well, that's never going to happen. Well, it will happen. Think about it. You might have your phone on your bedside table and you take your watch off and you put it on your phone. You're going to wake up in the morning, the watch is going to have the complete wrong time. Also, it messes up the chronograph. So check this out. Can you see now the chronograph has now gone round? And watch this. If I actually start the chronograph, yeah, and so you can see it ticking around here. If I now put it down to here, watch how out it goes, and if you leave it on for long enough, it will mess up the minute and the tenth of the second hand as well. So this dial here is tenths of seconds, the main one is seconds, and this is minutes here. So check it out. I can now lift it away from the magnet and it will start to work again, but watch. Now when I go to stop it and reset it, it's all over the place, and that is now my new starting point. I'll show you how to fix that in a minute. Yeah, so that's my new starting point now. That's not lap, that is the new starting point. Yeah, so it really does get affected by magnets, not in the same way as other quartz watches. So if you watch this now, this is a Targ one. This also has an ETA movement on the inside. I can place this anywhere around here and that second hand is not going to stop. Yeah, and even an old one here. This is an old Omega quartz from the late 70s, early 1980s, and you'll see there that will keep on ticking around. If I open it up, put it on that bit there, you will also see that the second hand is still ticking. Not sure if you can actually see that in the camera. There you go. So a bit of a problem, but obviously not major, because you just got to be careful where you place it down. But it's not just going to be phones, it can be also stuff like like Surface Pros. These also have things like magnets here to allow the keyboard to stick on, and if you place this perfectly, you will also see that it will stop. There you go, it's stopped now. So if you were to throw your watch down on that at night, can you see now it's stopped? Good news is it doesn't seem to actually affect it longer term. Maybe it will. I've only had it a week, but every time I lift it up, it will start working again. So you can see now it started to work again, and if I place it down there, I am placing it in a position that I know will make it stop. I'm just showing you it is a bit of a flaw, isn't it? You can see there it's not moving around, and as soon as we take it off the magnet, it will start to move again. Not ideal. Right, okay, let me show you how to fix it, because it's really, really easy, and it's quite nice actually. So we want to reset the dials to make them all up to up the top. So all we have to do is pull out the crown one. So on this watch here, the first one does nothing. It's for a date that doesn't exist on this one, and the second one moves the hands. Yeah, but watch this. If you just do it once, it does do something. It allows you to reset this. If I tap this one here, can you see what's happening? the 1/10 of a second is moving around, and then hold it down and then we can get it perfect. Yeah, so that's that one there. And now if we do the bottom one, this one will move. You can see it going around, and if we hold it down, it will go all the way around. Yeah, and so we can get that one there. Oh, one too much, hold on. Yeah, and now if we do the second one out, so 2 clicks out, that's the one that does the hands, we can now reset this one. So hold this one down and it will do the minutes here, yeah? And we can just tap it for 1 minute at a time. There we go, and the bottom one does nothing. So there you go, not that big a deal. It is easy to fix. And there you go, you can see now it will be working normally. This is 1/10 of a second, so this will go round. It only works when you stop it. And you can see now it's reset. So for example, if I was just to do it straight away, boom, boom, you can see there that was 0.3 of a second. That is half a second. You get the idea. And stop. Yeah, and reset. So yeah, that's it. A bit of a flaw, I think, especially when the magnets are not strong. What's quite interesting is if we were to get super strong magnets, because obviously depending on the work you do, you could work in an environment where you have very strong magnets. Look at this. I've got some rare earth magnets here. Now you can't expect the watch to work when you put this near it, but if you look here, you can see that this will instantly stop it. It doesn't matter where we go. It will stop it from working. Yeah, you can see it's not working there now. But it will also stop this one here. Interestingly though, look at the oldest watch here. Can you see? That's not stopping it, is it? I can rub it all the way around here. I don't want to do it too much because I don't want to break this watch because it's one of my favourites. But you can see that the magnetism is not affecting the old quartz when quartz were really, really good quality. So yeah, that's it. You can see again now that my chronograph's gone out because I put the magnet near it. But hopefully it will reset. There we go, but you can see that one's there has gone out. So out twice and move it around. So that is it for this video. I thought that was quite interesting. So if that happens to you, don't just take it straight back to Swatch. It's not really anything they can do about it. It's a problem with magnetism close to the watch, and this seems to be more susceptible to it than other watches, in my opinion. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If I'd known about it before I bought it, I still would have bought it because I really like the look of this watch, and personally I think it's worth the money. I just need to be careful where I put it down at night. So that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all very soon. Take care.